Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless. I've ignored your stuff for a long time, and I can't do it anymore. I've fallen victim to the trap. You sucked me in. This whole Chip Kelly thing with you guys. I know you guys aren't stupid, but you're being stupid. It's completely stupid. I'm gonna address it real quick. One, why is Riley Cooper still on the team, but Deshaun Jackson, LaShawn McCoy, and Jerry Maclin are not? You want to know it? You want to know the answer? Because it seems to be such a mystery to you. I'll give you the answer. One, Riley Cooper wasn't asking for like $40 million or whatever. Like, he's a lot cheaper to have. It's a business. Duh. Two, if they cut him now, they're going to have to eat a lot of that money. It's just the way the contract was made. I don't know why it was made that way, but it's just how it was made. Next off season, they're not going to have to eat any of it. And if they do, it's a lot less. So it would make more sense for them. I guarantee you, unless he balls out, he's going to be off the team next year. You sure as hell can't trade him. I mean, who's going to say, hey, let's trade for Riley Cooper? No. So why, if you can't trade him, so if you're going to get rid of him, and you have to eat a lot of that money, why not just have him there? Just he's an NFL receiver. It's another body, special teams, whatever. You might as well. But once you don't have to eat that money anymore, then it's like, okay, you're gone. And the writing's on the wall. Do some research. Does anyone do their homework? Does anyone do their homework at First Take? I'm just wondering. I'm not going to sit there and say, Stephen A., that I could do your job better than you, but I'll at least do my research. Okay? Now, I know you're sitting there trying not to say racist and everything. You won't put it away. But you're saying, I'm not saying this. Well, just in case you think it or anyone else thinks it, that he could be a racist, let's look at the facts. He let LaShawn McCoy go, a black player. He let him go. For who? He tried to get Frank Gore, who I believe I think he's black. But then ultimately ended up getting Ryan Matthews, who's black, and DeMarco Murray, who's black. Jerry Maclin left. Who did he draft to replace him? Nelson Aguilar, who I believe is black. He let Trent Cole go, who is black, yes, getting up there in age. But he also let Todd Hermans go, who's white. You see, it just don't make sense. People are spitballing stuff and it's not sticking. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. All right. Skip Bayless. You're actually pretty stupid too. So you think he's getting rid of all these star players because he wants to be the star, and they're getting in his way of being a star. One, any head coach that would even think that way, get him the hell out of here, because that's the stupidest thing in the world. You're going to hurt your football team just so you can be the star. That's ludicrous in itself. But how does he want to be a star when he does the bare minimum in interviews? He lets the media in to see his practices at the very bare minimum. If the NFL, if there was no mandated time and everything where the media gets access and everything, I guarantee you, Chip Kelly would have 100% closed practice. How's that wanting to be a star? He wouldn't talk to the media at all. How is that wanting to be a star? You know what coach wants to be a star? Rex Ryan. That's the coach that wants to be the star. Oh. I just hate stupid things. I just hate stupid people. Is that how lazy the media's gotten nowadays? Look, I'm an Eagles fan, obviously. Eagles Truth's my name. If you're going to sit there and, you guys are sitting there predicting the Cowboys to win the East or whatever like that, I disagree. And not just because of my fan, allegiance, but just because I look at the Cowboys, the defense. I mean, Greg Hardy's a good player on the field, but he's gone for 10 games. I'm looking at their defense. Nobody. At least the Eagles have improved their defense. Kiko Alonso, Byron Maxwell, excuse me. And I think they improved their quarterback. I think Sam Bradford, if healthy, I think he's an upgrade over Nick Foles. I think their running back position is an upgrade. You lose Michelle McCoy, but you bring in Ryan Matthews and DeMarco Murray. I think that's an upgrade. It fits the scheme better because they're one-cut runners and get the hole. Now you lose Macklin, who they didn't choose to lose. You're sitting there saying that, they just let Macklin. No. He was asking for way too much. And that was the first year he even broke 1,000 yards. He wasn't worth that much money. He's not. He's not. I'm sorry. So I would have liked to keep him, but you know what? I think Nelson Aguilar coming out is better than Macklin coming out. So now I would take a veteran Macklin right now is better than a rookie Aguilar. But I think if you compare them, I think Aguilar's going to be the better player. But who knows? What do I know? But you want to wonder why those guys were gone. Deshaun Jackson. He was thuggish. He was. Probably back. Chip Kelly wants to build a culture here. That's why I guarantee you, Riley Cooper's not part of that culture either. All right? But he wants to build a culture here. You look at LaShawn McCoy and Deshaun Jackson. They're me type of players. Sean McCoy, he got rid of all the black players. That tells you all you need to know. He wasn't in it for the team. Just look at the personalities of these guys. Chip Kelly wants players that are going to be, look at freaking, I want you to do some homework for once, okay? Go look at Jordan Matthews, his interviews when he came out of, when he got drafted. Look at Nelson Aguilar when he got out. Look at the work ethic. It's ridiculous. They are team first work. That's the people Chip Kelly wants. He doesn't want selfish players because any given Sunday the ball can go wherever. He's building a winner here, and you guys don't even realize it. I don't know if it'll be this year or next year, but Chip Kelly is building a winner. And all you media people, all you people that are just, it's going to be funny. It's going to be hilarious. So go ahead, think that the Cowboys will win the East. Even though they got, one star wide receiver. And he's good. I don't like him as a person, but Dez Bryant, he's a star, okay? Witten and Romo are good, kind of over the hill. How much longer is Witten going to play? And Romo is one hit away from, retirement. They got a really good offensive line. Kind of like nothing impressive in the running back category. So you look at their offense, it's pretty much one star receiver, a tight end and a quarterback that are decent. Good offensive line, but we saw that the Eagles can get pressure on that offensive line. So was it really the offensive line, or was it, I don't know. But on defense, nothing. Special teams average. Eagles, they have the best special teams in the league. Easily. They upgrade their defense. I think we can agree that the defense of the Eagles is going to be better than the defense of the Cowboys. And I'm just saying. Look at our front seven. Our front seven was beast at the end of last year. Our problem was Fletcher Cox. There goes Dez Bryant. There goes Dez Bryant. There goes Dez Bryant. There goes Jordy Nelson. There goes Jordy Nelson. It's just like throw deep on Fletcher or on Bradley Fletcher. Now we got Byron Maxwell. I'm not going to say he's Richard Sherman or Darrelle Revis, but he's not going to let that shit happen. But go ahead. I think the Cowboys will win the division. That's cool. Personally, I'm more worried about the Giants than I am Cowboys. But that's besides me. Yeah, I'm just tired of the whole thing. Like, do your research. They got rid of McCoy because, one, running backs are a dime a dozen, and they have a very, very short shelf life. A very short shelf life. His personality was bad. Kind of me first. And he was costing a lot of money. Chip Kelly he ain't satisfied with 10-6. He ain't satisfied with just getting into the playoffs no. So he was not going to stand pat. He looked at this player, LeSean McCoy, who makes a boatload of money. Okay? We can free up that boatload of money. And, his personality isn't what plus running backs are kind of a dime a dozen. And they have a short shelf life. Not to mention that, it's just, he doesn't fit their style. LeSean McCoy led the league in 0 to negative yardage. When you're going fast, you want, even if it's 2, 3, 4 yards, whatever, get back to the line, do it again. But if you lose yards, then it's like, you kind of lose the gusto to hurry up and do it again, to get ready for the next one. So, DeMarco Murray, McCoy, who's better? I don't know. But they're different running styles, and the straight ahead running is going to be a little better. Pound the defense, tire them out. So yeah, you turn McCoy's salary, the salary that you used for LeSean McCoy, and you turn it into Kiko Alonso and DeMarco Murray. Who would you rather have, LeSean McCoy or Kiko Alonso and DeMarco Murray? I'd take this one any day. And that's two potential studs for one. It's building a team, using all your assets to maximize the talent on your team. What team is, because you're sitting there saying, let all these players go. What team's more talented? On paper, anyway. On paper. They gotta stay healthy, but that goes for anybody. On paper, who's the more talented team? The 2013 Eagles or the 2014 Eagles or this year's Eagles? Look on paper, compare it. Which team's more talented? The 2015 Eagles. On paper, anyway, is a more talented team. Get Bradley Fletcher out of here, insert Byron Maxwell. Nick Foles, Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford is clearly the better pure passer. It's just a matter of can he stay healthy. McCoy or DeMarco Murray, Ryan Matthews, and Kiko Alonso. The only place where he might have took a step back is Jeremy Maclin. We tried. He just wanted more money. Jeremy Maclin leaves. Nelson Aguilar, who I think is a better player coming out, but right now, he comes in. So that might just be a marginal. What I'm trying to sit there and say is this team more talented, but everybody's reacting and overreacting to the moves that we're getting caught up in everything, rather than taking a step back and being like, oh, I see it. People, So go ahead, think Chip Kelly's an idiot or a maniac for making all these. Take a step back and look at it. It's actually a pretty good offseason. Bye.